Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty turbulent day yesterday, and even where I am, we felt the effects of the storm. We had heavy wind and rain, and it was a pretty turbulent day with wind gusts that reached at sometimes at 50 miles an hour. Well, according to all the information that's coming in the aftermath, there were over 25 tornadoes that hit 10 states. And also wildfires are going on out here as well. So it was pretty bad. And I can imagine, now that we are in these final days, how bad it's going to be. Now, according to the reports that came out about an hour ago, the tornado took out 40 plus people. You know, those are the ones they know of. I would imagine they will find more. Usually they do. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and I'll be right back with the rest of my commentary.
Oh my God!
Terrifying moments for two people in Rolla, Missouri, as a tornado surrounds their car, violently shaking it. This powerful storm system spawning at least 25 tornadoes across the Midwest and South overnight. At least 11 people were killed in Missouri.
Trees, just the amount of debris, number of overturned tractor trailers, cars pushed around.
One of the hardest hit areas was in Butler County, Missouri.
This was widespread in the different areas it hit, but the one mobile home park was the most casualties and people are injured.
Multiple homes and businesses damaged or destroyed in Villa Ridge, Missouri, about 40 miles southwest of St. Louis. Toppled trees covering homes and cars. Emergency crews saying it's been hard to rescue residents with all the debris blocking the roads.
There's multiple power lines down, and it's still a very dangerous situation.
Tornadoes carving out paths of destruction in Arkansas, where at least 3 people were killed as a result of the severe weather. In Stillwater, Oklahoma, fierce winds fueling these brush fires. State emergency management officials say they battled more than 130 wildfires across 44 counties Friday. The governor declaring a state of emergency in 12 counties.
The damage is unbelievable.
As the cleanup begins for these communities, many are still under the threat for another round of severe weather. The National Weather Service issuing a level 5 out of 5 warning for severe thunderstorms for portions of Mississippi and Alabama. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw that report. The Most High is large and in charge, because it was really a volatile day yesterday. The tornadoes wiped out schools, semi-tractor trailers, homes, and they are still finding the devastation even to this very moment. So we were the ones that had suffered a lot of wind. The wind was treacherous yesterday. And there are more because of all the wind blowing around. There are now more than 100 wildfires going on in the country. So it is, I just can't believe how unbelievable it was. So it is saying the northern parts of the country had severe thunderstorms, including one that was on the West Coast on Sunday. So all of the conditions that went on yesterday were pretty extreme. More than 100 million people were impacted. Some areas had wind gusts that reached 80 miles an hour. That is like crazy. 80 miles an hour. Heavy thunderstorms were forecast in parts of Florida, and wow, it seemed like it turned the place upside down yesterday. I was watching one of the wildfires going on just in a video online, and you literally can see the wildlife running around trying to get to safety. And you just saw all these big flames in the background, and you just saw deers, and everything was scattering. So the tornado swept in parts of Mississippi, and the governor there called a state of emergency. And they're saying there were, I believe, 3 people missing and some that were found gone altogether. They did not survive. So 27 people were injured across the state. 217 are displaced after the storm. 36,000 people lost power. And wow, when the evening came, it was still over 8,000 people in Mississippi still waiting to get power back on. Missouri said they had more fatalities than any other state. They had 12. And homes were ripped apart there by a tornado. One man said that his neighborhood looked unrecognizable from all of the debris that was all over the place. So Missouri took a pretty bad hit. So the governor of Missouri said it was a series of devastating tornadoes and severe storms, and they are also dealing with dangerous and damaging fire. In Oklahoma, one person is gone, and they said by morning of Sunday, there were 4 people that were gone in the state as the result of high winds. So that's where their fatality was. 29 people injured in Arkansas after the storm system moved through the state overnight. And the governor also called a state emergency operations for Arkansas. And we know that Sarah Huckabee is the governor there. Texas also had some fatalities. And a dust storm. Wow, I didn't know a dust storm hit Texas, but a dust storm hit Texas. And it caused car crashes in the southern part of Texas. Wow, I'm looking at one of the pictures. The visibility was terrible. Wow. So in Oklahoma counties, more than 130 fires were reported across Oklahoma. Wow. And they were also subjected to terrible car accidents. Severe weather in Alabama, taking out at least 3 people, according to their governor, Kay Ivey, on Sunday. This is crazy. And I just can't imagine what it's going to be like this summer when hurricane season hit. We're not that far off from hurricane season at all. So they are also suspecting tornadoes hit in Alabama because there were homes that were damaged, severely damaged. Mm-mm-mm. So the East Coast suffered, and I'm on the East Coast, heavy rain, flash flooding, and extreme wind on the East Coast. Wow, y'all, I hope everybody is safe. You know, there are a lot of pictures of uprooted trees and cars that have been damaged over the past 24 hours. It really, truly has been a terrible weekend. So, Mississippi, including Jackson and Hattiesburg, the areas of Alabama, Birmingham, and Tuscaloosa were at high risk. Severe storms and tornadoes also possible across the eastern part of Louisiana and western Georgia, central Tennessee, and western Florida, the panhandle around there. So some areas are out of the woods and some areas are not. Now, the wildfires that they are reporting, which got worse due to wind gusts, they said that areas and communities in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and New Mexico have been hit with rapidly spreading wildfires. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, the Most High is definitely busy. And, you know, wherever you are, I hope you're safe. But don't ignore the conditions around you because it just seems like everything really got more severe as far as the weather is concerned. I know if for us, like I have told y'all all along, that um, the wind was treacherous all winter long. I grew up on the East Coast and I have never ever seen wind as treacherous as I have seen this past winter. It was almost like you could count the days that we did not have wind on one hand, and all of the rest of the days we were just having endless, endless wind just hitting us all the time. And when it's like in the 20s and 30s out, it is bone chilling with that cold wind. Oh man, I have never seen it like this before. So I even noticed the changes in the weather where I am. But please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.